Hello. Playing this Gogo Mile Smile for the 10p podcast. Let's see what we can do. We get 200,000, I'll be happy. It's been my my goal so far. Let's kill half an hour. So the main thing here, this is very similar to Anteater. It's kind of an updated version of Anteater. And these guys here can kill you. And there's also I'm not really sure what what's a good strategy. Because there's definitely some bonus things that get put on the table, and I do know that the faster you do it, you're rewarded, so that's a positive. So these guys here, if you touch them, you die. But then they also kind of like do this fire breathy thing. It's not a fire breather. It's more of a like a bubble. Like they have bubble gum. Need to get that egg. So that egg is nice because you can, with it, you can kill the other dudes. Yeah. So far, so good. Still trying to develop a good strategy for this game. Seems like for this board here, this way is a little bit better. I missed. That's one of the problems with having a super long train. A mile smile is you have to keep track of every part of it. Bummer. I'll be right back. This is terrible watching, I'm sure, but what's interesting is with me sitting here that time, I ended up getting that bonus piece. I don't know, we'll see. If I end up getting more than like 180, then we'll know. My chat box. changed the dynamics of this. The way this is laid out, so chat is gonna barely show up. So. It's an addictive game because it's super cute, you know. So it's interesting. Again, I feel like that was probably worth maybe 1,000, but I didn't get it. So is it, you know, is there a strategy to waiting and getting the... Who knows? Gotta keep an eye on him. This guy almost got me. So I'd like to get that super egg to maybe... Okay. I mean, that's a pretty big bonus right there. It's like 4,000 points. So that's definitely worth getting. You can get that super pellet. Just like the way, I just like the mechanics of this game. It's a lot of fun. In the dip switches, you can put it into English, but I prefer the Japanese. I don't know. It seems more whimsical. The very first game I played on this setup, I did incredibly well. I haven't been able to match it since. Super egg. How's everybody doing today? For those of you just tuning in, this is a 1995 game by I'm not even sure how to pronounce the name of the... Ah! I got the timer right in the way. So, when the game's over, you'll see this... the developer's name, I think, is Fuki. Fuki. So it's a Fuki good game. Basic mechanics are very similar. So it's an arcade game, 1995, very similar to Anteater. My goal right now is I want to get about 190,000 maybe. Too long. Too long. Once I get a hold on some of the mechanics of this, I want to get a better idea of you know, what a good score per level is. You know, start really looking at a level by level how well I'm doing. If it's worth getting the cherries, if not, I mean that's, you know, that's high level stuff. I don't really need the high level stuff right now. So I'm noticing that if I can, the part of the score seems to be getting a longer chain of diamonds, so I can get more points per diamond. Which would make sense, you know, rather than just little pick. I'm gonna slowly die out of this, which would make sense, you know, rather than pecking away. They'll reward you for getting, you know, a super long chain. It's an interesting game. Hey, Evan, how's it going, buddy? I've given up on pinball. I really have. It's too. I've sold all my games, most of them, anyways. I think I still have one that I bought from Trent, but I play Japanese games now. That's what I do. There's too much there's too many pinball streamers now. So I'm not super familiar with that game. It's Lolo. Wouldn't surprise me. So I don't know, when did Lolo come out? Oh, I know, man. I'm telling you what, I've thought about it. You play Fortnite, you get the money. I'm not gonna play that. I don't play that new stuff. I'll have to look at it. Lolo. Mess that one up. I'm figuring it out. It's a fun game. definitely messing this level up pretty considerably compared to what I should be doing. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna check Lolo out. Is Lolo an arcade game? I'm gonna look. Oh, it's a Wii game. Okay. Oh, from NES. Okay, okay, alright. Oh, I see, I see. It's got similar elements to it. Yeah, yeah. I started playing this over the weekend and just figuring out a strategy for it. Seems to me like you're heavily rewarded for getting like the longest I bet there'd be a super reward if I could get it all in one go. I'm not that good. Just wasting company time is all. That's what I do well. Oh, God. Mm. Ah. Let's get that super egg. Kill you! Hooky! Come on. They're just dancing around me right now. Gotta lure them away. Yeah. Oh, I got those stupid crabs. Bet that's the first time you've heard that one before. Damn crabs got me. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Come on. I don't remember this level. I literally... I must be going crazy. I really must be. Because I really don't... I don't remember this level. Maybe I just do it differently. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing this like all wrong. I understand. I'm hurrying up. Alive. I'm trying too hard. Okay. Ah, gosh darn it. Ah. That's what happens when you take too many risks, children. Oh well. I like, I like different arcade games, like kind of looking at how some of these arcade games from different countries, you know, what they're into. Not fast enough. I'm doing terribly. Ever since I realized that you get more points for like a longer stream. Terribly. Ah, of course. How long have we been streaming? Probably too long. We'll do a couple more minutes. These chairs are only worth like maybe 500 points, maybe? I feel like the amount of time it would take me to get up there is... It's going to cost me that many points anyways. Come on. This game's already starting to get old. Whoops. I probably can't do anything else from there. Banana peel. The goal is, I don't know, what is the goal? Like 180 maybe? Let's check. Yeah, 180. Ah! Cost me dearly. Ah, they're all gonna hang out there, aren't they? Oh, shit. There we go. Hey. As long as I don't totally mess this up, I might... Ah! Wow, I'm gonna mess this up. That's what happens when you get the eye on the prize. Well. Alright, well. I feel good about that. I hope you feel good about that. If you want me to keep playing, let me know. I'm gonna... Anybody watching? I don't even know who's watching. I don't think anybody's watching. I'll play for a little bit longer. It looks like there's a couple people. Yeah, I know. Nightmare Clowns. There's a couple people watching. Let's see if we can... Golly. Gah! See, this is the point where you just hit reset. You say, well, yeah. I'm definitely seeing that it's definitely worth it to try to really push your luck. Yeah, obviously. That was not worth pushing my luck, but I'd say it's worth trying to push your luck a little bit. Just a little bit. Ooh, all right. If you're lucky, I'll play for another half an hour, which is possibly also unlucky, but... That's going to cost me some points. This game should be called Press Your Luck. Press your luck. Go, go, Mile Smile. That's okay. All right, let's do this for real. Wish I knew what the AI dynamics are, like what they're following. You know, if they're... It's a funny game. Yeah. That was a risk. Another cherry. God. You win some, you lose some, you know? I really appreciate that you guys are like into this because I don't know. I just find it ridiculous. I mean, I want to play, but I just find the game ridiculous and maybe a squeak out a couple. Well, that was never gonna end well. That was small vindication right there. Damn nightmare clowns. They look, you know, they look like they're not that big of a deal, but they will kill you. Oh, too much. Push too much. If I was smart, I would take an account of like what positions are particularly good. I'm not that smart. Ah. Yes, yes. Do not go directly in front of the enemy. That will only lead to tears. Nope. 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 Nope, nope, nope. The position you're standing in front of an enemy. Not good. Okay, duly noted. Duly noted. Going right up to him. Not good. This is the point. So again, I've only been playing this game like, I don't know, 2-3 days. This is the point in the game where you're like, okay, I get it. Like the first couple levels, guys have bad breath. You know, we end up running into nightmare clowns. Fine, I get it. I like to see some, other things. Oh, come on. I don't like the way that their heads move. It's so scary. Oh, come on. Oh. Not bad. Not bad. I could have definitely done much better. This is why this stream is, what is it? Beginner player. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. Well, that was silly. Oh my gosh. All right. I probably have like 15, 20 minutes left in me. And see, that's where like, that would have definitely been. Yeah. Yeah, once I switched over, now that I've been doing a lot more, streaming video games is so much easier. You don't have to have that many. You don't have to have that many nearly as many cameras, nearly as much setup. It's great. Yeah, I mean, and if I get bored of a game, like, I just I may. I've actually been thinking about opening or starting an arcade only stream. So that's I may do that. I may well do that. But you know, it's one of those things where it's like, well, not that I have that many followers at all. But that wasn't too bad. But yeah, it's one of those things where you don't want to start off from scratch and tell people like, hey, I realize I've changed the name, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I missed out on that one. That'd have been a good another 3,000 points. So yeah, I may do that. We'll see. Get a whole new account. I don't know, do something. Change my whole identity. I'm fascinated by the concept of you know, getting a whole new identity and oh my gosh, Adam, this is the stupidest thing you've ever done. Oh well. I'll put something together. Thanks for the inspiration, though. Doing something new. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, because the other thing is, I probably won't be streaming pinball for at least like a year. Maybe not a year, but like 6-8 months. Just got really burned out on pinball. Pinball community's great. It just, you know. I think I was getting burned out in general. But it is what it is. So, all that said. I don't like the way they move their heads. It's so creepy. They're looking right into your soul. Yeah, you know, that is another, you know, that's another avenue that I've thought about getting back into. Think it, you know, I know enough about physical pinball that I could, you know, speak with a fair degree of authority on the how the Farsight tables and the Zen tables and whatnot are functioning. So, hey, we're doing okay now. Let's see if we can not mess up completely. hard to tell where the... It's probably part of the design. I'm hurrying up. I'm hurrying up. I would say this is definitely more of a puzzle. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to take a picture of that. Let's wait till it comes back around. Oh, I should probably get my camera. That's one so I'm entering, so that I listen to Tenpence Arcade Podcast, and they have this little contest every episode. You know, you just enter your score. This actually is worthwhile to watch, see how the expert computer does it. Actually, in my experience, the computer is almost never good at what it does. I'm really hoping that Zen does tables that Farsight didn't. Right now, they're kind of catching up, and that's fine. But like a year from now, you know, there's a lot of System 11 games, and I don't know, just you know, I think if they could kind of finish off the Williams and Bally, you know, the real biggies, and get especially some of those games that are harder to come by. You know, the more rare pinball tables, and I think the Zaccaria games are pretty much locked down with the Zaccaria app, but and especially with Farsight, they've got I would say it's probably playtesters. They probably just recorded the playtesters. But yeah, I'm really hoping, you know, just for some of those more rare Bally Williams titles, and, you know, I think with Farsight will probably, you know, run the gamut of all the different Sega and Stern titles, so those are pretty safe. But as far as Bally Williams goes, like, I get why they're trying to improve upon the old, the kind of the standard ones, but you know, within a year, and depending upon how quickly they release games, I'd rather them release something that doesn't exist professionally than, yeah, I mean, like Indiana Jones. I mean, I think, right, Indiana Jones would be perfect. Indiana Jones would be good. I mean, there's probably not a lot of hope for, I think, hopefully Farsight gets, you know, titles like The Simpsons. Simpsons Pinball Party would be really good. I don't know. Yeah, even if they did some of the crappier ones like Gilligan's Island, or I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that I just don't come across very often. I'd love to now. So I'm in Central Ohio, and we have a number of really nice pinball arcades. I mean, in Columbus itself, there's like, I don't know, like over 100 pinball machines on location, give or take. And then you've got the ones up in Cleveland, and you know, there's some good stuff to be had. So we'll see. All right, let's do one more game for good luck, and we'll call it a day. I'm curious if I have any choice. Probably not. In the level, I just can't imagine playing this game for like half an hour. Somebody does. This level is not... Ah! I will admit, my focus is waning. I'm really into this game, but I don't know. There's almost something too repetitive about it. I like repetitive games. You know, like, I like Donkey Kong. There's something about it, though, that just, I don't know. Hey, it's a good game, though. Ah. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Hey, I have unlimited credits. I can continue as much as I want. All right. Let's do one continue. I'm trying not... I don't want to... Here. Wait. I don't want to continue. Oh, wait, good. My score resets. Okay. This is good. All right. Yes, that would break the monotony. I did not want to continue because I can't enter my score in for the contest, but... since my score's resetting, I like that idea. Thanks! It'll break up the monotony a little bit. I'll do one more continue after this. Hey! That was close. Oh! I wasn't paying attention where that crab was. I was like, oh, I'm fine. This is going to be fun trying to get this. That makes a lot more sense now. Continues. I was like, who's going to get all the way to the end of this thing? I mean, again, people get to the end of Donkey Kong, but there's not, like, any surprises waiting at the end, you know? Just a bunch of the same old, same old. Yeah, yeah. Very possible. Ah! I like this continue way. I mean, again, I could see if you get really good at the beginning levels, I can see how, you know, how that might be beneficial, but Yeah. This is the board. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh. Well, they're definitely, what's interesting is there's there I feel like there's definitely a grouping strategy to getting the clowns getting the clowns over in the area that you want them to be. Oh, good lord. Gotta get that dude away from there. What is the AI strategy here? Oh, good God. These levels with just the... Ah, I saw that coming. All right, last continue. Yeah, yeah. All right, well, what is this? It's the boss. What? Okay. So I gotta get all the way around. Oh, good, it's not for me. What are we up to? Like 4 continues? No, I pissed them off. Yeah. Not clowns. Whoops. I'll admit, this game has definitely got a lot more interesting now that we don't have clowns anymore. Come on. Missed my opportunity. There is a Grim Reaper there. That there is a Grim Reaper. All right. That was fun. Thank you for sticking with me and giving me some good inspiration to not give up on this game. Throw in the towel. But, all right. I'm going to head out. Maybe I'll be back. Maybe I won't. Tomorrow. We'll see. Peace out.